now on the Westwood One radio network. Carson Wentz will not get to serve a full term in our nation's capital. The Washington Commanders announced they're releasing the quarterback just 1 year after trading for the former second overall pick. The move saves the Commanders just over $26 million against the salary cap in 2023. In other quarterback news, Derek Carr's free agency is heating up. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports Carr will meet with several teams interested in his services this week in Indianapolis at the NFL Scouting Combine. Carr has already met with the Jets and Saints. We'll also get to see several of the top quarterbacks of tomorrow at the Combine. Ohio State's C.J. Stroud, Kentucky's Will Levis, and Florida's Anthony Richardson all announced they'll be throwing in front of NFL scouts and coaches on Saturday. And a reminder, you can watch all the top prospects live at the NFL Scouting Combine starting this Thursday exclusively on NFL Network and NFL Plus. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Do you have an invention idea but don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp today. We have representatives nationwide who will explain the InventHelp process step by step. Over 10,000 patents have been secured through InventHelp's patent referral services. The InventHelp data bank includes thousands of companies who have agreed to review new ideas. We've been helping inventors since 1984. Let's help you next. Get started today.
Call 1-800-217-4380. That's 1-800-217-4380. Again, 1-800-217-4380.
The Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie, and we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews, but now we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie, and we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
And we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California, live and local just for you. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. It's Gene. Good morning, Gene.
Hello, Carroll. Good morning.
Well, I see the power went out when you were halfway through using your electric razor.
Yes.
Yeah, one side of your face is clean shaven, the other kind of stubbly.
Yeah, well, the other side, I ran out of gas. I use a gas-powered.
Oh! Yeah, kind of like a weed whacker.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It hurts a little bit, but
yes,
it makes it a challenge.
Yes. Oh, well, I don't know if you were aware, but yesterday was National Kahlua Day.
Kahlua.
Okay. A cup of coffee with a chaser of Kahlua is pretty tasty, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of my first sergeant when I was in basic training. Yeah, for him, every day was Kahlua Day.
I was afraid that's where you were going.
Yes. So Kahlua, if I'm drinking coffee, I just want coffee. Well, it's like I love peanut butter, but I don't like peanut butter cookies. So
really sweet Kahlua is.
Yeah. Oh, and we got our shipment of Girl Scout cookies yesterday.
Uh-huh.
We had ordered Girl Scout cookies from my granddaughter in Nebraska, and through their group, if you order them online, they ship them to you.
And so you got them. You've already have your plan out for who is going to get what and all of that?
Yeah, I will get some of the trefoils. I love the shortbreads. Pam pretty much likes all of them.
Well, it makes it an easy choice.
Yes. Yeah. The trefoils and a glass of milk or a shot of Kahlua. What the heck?
Kahlua, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know too many people. You started to say tequila, and I thought, I don't think that would mix very well.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. Well. You ready for some birthdays?
Birthdays, yes.
Okay, Sam Zamudio is 86. Who? Sam the Sham.
Sam the Sham.
He's 86. Actor, director, dancer Tommy Toon, 84. Actor Kelly Bishop, 79. Actor Stephanie Beecham is 76. Actor Mercedes Rule, 75. Actor Bernadette Peters, 75. Actor Eileen Groff, 74. Actor John Turturro, 66. Cindy Wilson, she sings with the B-52s, 66. Actor Ray Don Chong. Tommy Chong's little girl is 62. Actor Maxine Bonds is 54. Actor Robert Sean Leonard, 54. Actor Tasha Smith, 52. Actor Rory Cochran is 51. Actor Ali Larter is 47. Actor Jeffrey Arend, 45. Actor Melanie Chandra, 39. Actor Michelle Horn, 36. Actor True O'Brien, 29. Actor Madison Beatty, 28. Actor Quinn Shepard, 28. Actor Bobby J. Thompson is 27. You ready for local birthdays?
I'm ready.
Here we go. We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alan Heald, Isela Bittman, Alicia Iqueja, Madison Rose Vasquez, Leticia Galindo, Delilah Hawk, Sean Paul Ray, Carla Lopez, Nicola Hernandez, Karen Petty, Ricardo Urrutia, Natalio Romero and his wife Olivia Romero celebrating on the same day. Jesse Anaya Sr., Claudia Morales, Lupita Madrid, Pam Beltran, Alex Jimenez, Arnold Valencia, David Sagredo, Jalisa Hernandez, Jesse Cardoza, Julie Pegram, Marie May Osuna, Sally Castillo, Wayne Wong, Effie Lee Butler, and Marissa Macias. Happy birthday from KXO. And should we possibly include tomorrow's birthdays, but they're not tomorrow? The leap year babies?
Oh, yeah, because they get skipped.
Yeah. So we'll read them today and again tomorrow.
Again and again.
Happy February 29th birthday to Beatriz Delgadillo, Todd Asman, Valerie Kiles, Christopher Iden, Edward Martinez, Cassie Justice, Connie Zimmerman, Teresa Ponce, and Verdine Patton Hurd. Happy birthday, 29th of February, leap year babies. Okay. So, they're forever young, pretty much, right?
Yeah, forever young. Yeah. I've been meaning to write a song called Forever Young.
I think maybe we can do that. I'm working on one called A Touch of Gray.
A Touch of Gray.
Yes.
Another good title.
Oh, well. Something totally off the wall. But I'm wondering, am I the only one who has noticed that every wash, every ditch, every gully along Highway 86 has a name? Have you ever noticed? Drive Highway 86 between the, from El Centro to Palm Springs.
Who came up with the names? I don't know.
Who do you have to know to get one of the ditches named after you? I just wondering. But
I don't know.
Next time you drive that way, look along, keep your eyes on the road, of course, but glance to the side, and there are signs, weed ditch, deep gully, dry wash. Every one of them has a name on them.
Yeah. I would say you could probably accomplish that to get your name on there by causing an oil spill or, something memorable like that.
Sure. Next time you drive that way, take a look. You'll see.
I will do that.
Okay. But every one of them, I don't know. I haven't bothered to look. Maybe I should along Interstate 8. But of course, Highway 86 is a state highway. Interstate 8 is federal. So who knows what the feds are doing?
That's right.
Certainly nobody in Washington, right?
Yeah. Do they know what they're doing?
Yes. Okay. Are you ready for some news? We've got abbreviated look at world news, and we'll go from there if you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. It's a look at world and today. It's CBS World News, brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Lock, they are your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News special report. Arguments over President Biden's student loan forgiveness program are underway in the Supreme Court. Solicitor General Elizabeth Preluger, representing the Justice Department, says it will help people struggling financially in the wake of the pandemic.
The states ask this court to deny that vital relief to millions of Americans, but they lack standing to seek that result.
Republican-led states argue the plan is a budget buster and the president doesn't have the power to enact it without Congress approval. Correspondent Jan Crawford.
The Congressional Budget Office says the program will cost more than $430 billion. After President Biden announced the plan last August, 26 million people applied before lower courts put it all on hold.
About 100 protesters bussed in by the NAACP are demonstrating outside the court in favor of the plan. The White House estimates almost 90% of student loan borrowers would qualify for some relief. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
Well, today's CBS News special report brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. It's the Peanut Patch in Yuma, the Peanut Patch. What a great place. You got some really nice people, Donna and Pat. They're there every day, and you get smiles, and you get to enjoy the Peanut Patch. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Yuma time, closed on Sundays. The Peanut Patch with homemade chocolates in either bark or cluster forms. How about fresh English toffee? Or pecan turtles made from a special recipe from scratch at the Peanut Patch. You will find so many great things waiting for you at the Peanut Patch. And did you know the Peanut Patch offers tours Tuesdays and Fridays? Yeah, you can check it out. Find them on the web, thepeanutpatch.com. And you'll get directions how to get there. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend a day. Page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall, also with their mobile service wherever you are.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Tuesday morning, the city of El Centro and the University of California, San Diego Health have announced a plan for UCSD Health to assume full day-to-day operational, clinical, and financial management of El Centro Regional Medical Center. Carroll Buckley has more on the story.
The proposed 12 to 18-month plan will also see Preston Hollow Community Capital, the majority bondholder for ECRMC, provide financial and other resources to the El Centro Hospital for daily operations, capital projects, and infrastructure investments in the Imperial Valley. According to the UCSD Health press release, conversations are already underway among regional, municipal, and health leaders to conceptualize how local cooperation could best serve the community through a single health system with coordinated medical and surgical services, lower administrative cost, and possibly shared electronic records. According to UCSD Health CEO Patty Mason, our focus is ensuring there are significant resources in place to achieve a positive patient experience. In the short term, UC San Diego Health will deploy additional on-site leadership and other support services to lead daily hospital functions from finance to human resources to clinical operations. In addition, we will continue to advance conversations with nearby healthcare providers, as well as local and state representatives, to develop an achievable vision and vehicle to preserve high-quality healthcare services for Imperial Valley.
In other local news, COVID-19 emergency declaration ends today. It will end in California, at least. Governor Gavin Newsom announced last October that he would lift the declaration on Tuesday, February the 28th, after nearly 3 years of the proclamation. With the number of active cases and hospitalizations having dropped significantly, the state of emergency is no longer necessary. Some of the demands that came from the declaration have already been lifted. Indoor mask mandates, public gatherings, and other restrictions were lifted earlier. Masking will continue to be mandated in hospitals and nursing homes. Statewide, some testing and vaccination locations are scheduled to close. KXO News Time 743.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, county supervisors, since it's Tuesday, they meet today. Here's more on that story.
Their public session begins at 10 this morning. The board will be asked to declare a local emergency in connection with the recent windstorms. They will be discussing the rural county representatives of a California strategic plan. They will discuss the agricultural benefit program loan in the amount of $810,000. Loan was requested by Desert Milling Incorporated. They will discuss the allocation of funds within the Imperial County Community Benefit Program, and the board will be asked to open a 30-day public comment participation period to accept written comments, suggestions, and ideas regarding community spending priorities for the potential lithium tax revenues. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, served by K-Sushi Bar and Grill in Imperial. Great Japanese food. They specialize in sushi rolls, 50 different varieties of sushi rolls, one for every state.
Continuing with more local news, a disturbance at the Imperial Valley Mall Sunday evening ended with 5 individuals being arrested. El Centro police responded to the mall shortly after 6 p.m. after receiving a report of a disturbance in the parking lot. The disturbance apparently began with 2 individuals and then escalated to several more people being involved. Police were able to break up the group. In the process, arrested 5 individuals between the ages of 18 and 21. All 5 were booked into Imperial County Jail on a variety of charges. One of the individuals, a 19-year-old, was charged with possession of a concealed weapon in a vehicle when a loaded 9mm handgun was found in his car. Well, the countdown is on. The California Midwinter Fair and Fiesta opens this Friday. Here's more on that story.
This is the 115th edition of the fair. The theme this year is Feel the Groove. The fair runs from March 3rd through March 12th. There is still time to purchase discounted pre-sale tickets. After March 2nd, tickets will sell for full price. Until then, tickets are being sold online only. Admission tickets are $8 for adults and $6 for children and seniors. Full price is $10 for adults, $8 for children and seniors. Carnival pre-sale wristbands are also available online for $38. Online ticket sales will be available through the fair, and once the fair opens on March 3rd, tickets will also be available for purchase at the gates. The online purchases can only be made at a link on the fair's webpage, ivfairgrounds.com. Family value packs may return to this year's fair and are available only at the fair box office in Imperial. After 3 years of cutbacks due to the pandemic, this year will be a full-fledged fair. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the Imperial Irrigation District updates storm repair information. Here's more. The Imperial Irrigation District says electrical power went out last Tuesday when over 70 IID power poles blew down in a powerful windstorm. As of Monday afternoon, the IID have been able to restore power to 1,000 of the 1,200 customers in the Salton Sea area that were affected by the outage. The integration of a 2-megawatt mobile generator has worked as an interim fix. IID crews continue to work at engineering and replacing the down poles and lines. As of Monday morning, 30 new power poles were up and framed. The crews continued to work to restore power to all affected customers. The Red Cross shelter has been open at the Desert Shores Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 3251. It has been converted to a community resource center. And finally, a mobile education exhibit is coming our way. George Gale filed this story.
The national tour will be stopping at the Imperial County Airport. Wreath Across America will arrive at the local airport Saturday, March 4th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. There is no admission fee, and the exhibit is open to the public. The exhibit serves as a mobile museum to bring community veterans, active duty military, and their families together through interactive exhibits, short films, and shared stories. The exhibit also serves as a welcome home station for the nation's Vietnam veterans. The event is hosted by the Desert Palm Chapter Daughters of the American Revolution and only takes about 30 minutes of your time. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, serving you fresh and delicious Japanese food. Also giving you great customer service and a menu full of items for everyone's appetite. Check out their unique Estates sushi rolls, one for each of our 50 states, and come join them with their famous sake bomb, a thrilling event with James Chingan. Make a group reservation at their cozy patio or cater at Kxo Sushi Bar and Grill, 416 South J Street in Imperial, or call in your order at 760-355-4440. Visit them at KSushiBarandGrill.com.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says dry conditions and below normal temperatures will continue through today. A potent weather system will then move across the area Wednesday through early Thursday, delivering strong winds as well as possibly rain. Temperatures will continue to remain below normal through the end of the week before a warming trend pushes readings back to near normal during the upcoming weekend. 67 the high in the valley yesterday, 48 the overnight low. Wind gusts peaked at 28 miles an hour yesterday. Today will be sunny with a high near 67. West wind 15 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 47. West-southwest wind 20 to 25 miles an hour. Gusting as high as 35 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing to 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight. Tomorrow, Mostly sunny with a high near 68, very windy. South wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, becoming west 30 to 40 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. There is a 30% chance of showers tomorrow. 55 degrees downtown, 58% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news, served by Kxo Bar and Grill in Imperial. Check out the daily lunch specials. The dinner menu features 16 different entrees. Kxo Bar and Grill, just off Highway 86 in Imperial. Let's roll right into sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action. Hornets hammered the Pistons 117-106. Heat edged the 76ers 101-99. Knicks beat the Celtics 109-94. And it was the Magic topping the Pelicans 101-93. Well, it looks like LeBron James may be out several weeks with a right foot injury. James is undergoing further testing and conversations to learn the extent of that injury that he suffered in the Lakers' victory Sunday. Meanwhile, in Major League Baseball, well, we'll get to that right after this.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, in Major League Baseball, New York City's Department of Transportation swung and missed with the roadside for the Jackie Robinson Parkway. Yeah, it's spelled the Baseball Hall of Famer's first name, Jakie. You blew it, New York. The sign in Queens featured a picture of Robinson, Major League Baseball's first African-American player in the modern era, over the words Jackie, Jakie, Robinson Parkway. And Major League Baseball officials expect C.B. Bucknor and Oliver Marmol to move forward without further incident. MLB talked to both parties about what occurred Sunday when the veteran umpire refused to shake the St. Louis Cardinals manager's hand. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
It's February, a month full of holidays. So El Centro Motors wants to combine all of those holidays and make it one whole month of sales. We have a sweetheart of a deal just for you. Honest Abe would jump at the deals we're offering. And George could not lie about the savings or the selection at El Centro Motors. We have bunches of new Ford F-150s, Explorers, Edges, Bronco Sports, and other great cars. Inventory is at pre-pandemic and pre-chip crisis levels, and interest rates are as low as 0% on select models. Some even have cashback incentives. Don't delay. Take advantage of this epic month of February sales at El Centro Motors. And remember, if you don't come see us first, we can't save you any money. It's just that easy.
Well, let's take a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Markets right now, we're showing red, moderate losses. The Dow off 175 points, S&P 500 down 6, the NASDAQ off 7, all because of fears of inflation, confidence slipping. Gold up $7.80 an ounce, oil up $1.48 a barrel. I told you buy yesterday. Yeah, you didn't listen, did you? Meanwhile, Target's decision to cut prices to boost sales has paid off. The retailer's holiday quarter sales at stores open at least a year rose nearly 1%. Compared to the same period in 2021, that came in well above analysts' expectations. Consumers spent more of their money on food, beauty, and other household essentials at Target, which helped offset ongoing softness in discretionary categories, according to the company. Meanwhile, Rupert Murdoch, the chairman of Fox Corporation, and now acknowledged in a deposition taken by Dominion Voting Systems that some Fox News hosts endorsed false claims that the 2020 election was stolen. Murdoch's remarks were made public in a filing as part of Dominion's $1.6 billion lawsuit against Fox News. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Howell in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 67. West winds 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 47. West-southwest wind 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting as high as 35 miles an hour. Those winds decreasing 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight. Tomorrow, we will have mostly sunny skies with a high near 68. South wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, becoming west 30 to 40 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 60 miles an hour. There is a 30% chance of showers tomorrow. 55 degrees, 58% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal. You'll find them at the corner of 4th and Howell in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Steele. I'm Steve Kathan. The U.S. Supreme Court's hearing arguments on the Biden effort to forgive student debt for millions of people.
The Biden administration says it has the power to implement the program, but the 6 Republican states don't have the legal standing to sue over the plan. Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson asked the Solicitor General of the Department of Justice what it means if the courts say that they do.
Would we be breaking new ground then if on this basis we found standing?
Yes, I'm not aware of any case that would support standing on this basis.
A decision isn't expected until June. Allison Keyes, CBS News, Washington.
A major cyber attack has hit the U.S. Marshals Service. CBS's Scott McFarlane has details from Washington.
Officials say cyber criminals were able to obtain sensitive law enforcement data. Officials say the compromised information includes personal information about certain employees, about wanted fugitives, and sensitive information about ongoing legal procedures.
In Florida, a newly released arrest warrant includes 2 new murder charges against the 19-year-old man accused of shooting and killing 3 people last week in an Orlando neighborhood. He now faces 3 counts of first-degree murder. Took till the last day of February for significant snow to fall in parts of the Northeast. CBS's Errol Barnett is in Connecticut.
Travel with patience, really drive slowly. And all of the regional airports are right now, from Boston to New York's Newark, JFK, and LaGuardia, are facing cancellations and delays. So it's kind of a reminder for everybody. If you have to get through the Northeast this week, take your time.
In Michigan, thousands are facing a 6th straight day with no power after storms there last week. California is getting more stormy weather today and tomorrow. America's top diplomat says the U.S. could target China with sanctions if Beijing helps Russia with weapons in Ukraine. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
Secretary Blinken in Kazakhstan said again that if China supplies Moscow with lethal aid in its war against Ukraine, it would be a serious problem.
China can't have it both ways when it comes to the Russian aggression in Ukraine. It can't be putting forward peace proposals on the one hand while actually feeding the flames of the fire that Russia has started with the other hand.
He spoke as the president of Belarus is expected to arrive in Beijing for a visit. Belarus is a close ally of Russia.
Mexico's president says Tesla is going to build a plant in the northern city of Monterrey. A new private report says consumer confidence slipped this month. The conference board says stubborn inflation and fears of a slowing economy are the reasons. Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is down 100 points. This is CBS News.
Find tools for the job site or your own backyard at over 10,000 authorized local steel dealers. Find yours at steelusa.com, STIHLUSA.com.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
What do you mean he went searching for pressure powder? We have full classes today.
Instructor down at Vesper Ski School.
Toward each other to snowplow, honey, not away.
She needs more ski instructors to slalom through the day-to-day.
Pizza, fries. Whoa, Braley, no, pizza.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
It's costing some customers a little extra to get a little extra these days.
Whether you fuel up at Dunkin' or Starbucks, customers are being asked to spend more to be loyal. And no matter what, Ben Affleck tells you,
medium or large coffee, get a donut for an incremental $1.
New York Times reports fast food chains and restaurants have begun requiring customers to buy more cappuccinos and caramel macchiatos before perks kick in. Businesses blame the pandemic when they used rewards programs to encourage people to use mobile apps. In exchange, they were offered free food and drinks, and inflation compounded those costs. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
LeBron James has a right foot injury, and reports say the NBA star could miss several weeks. More test results are pending. This comes as LeBron's LA Lakers, with a losing record, make a move for a playoff spot with 21 games left. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Present to you with this year's Choice YouTuber Award,
Carroll Buckley.